Okay, what's going on? It was me and my niece Harley today. We went, I asked her if she wanted to do some thrifting with me, and I took her out and we went to, like, the Salvation Army was closed today. I have no idea why, but there was like 4 spots. I got another bag of watches. We have a lot of things to show you today. Okay, we are back at the crib. We finally, we were kind of going through everything. I had some watches. Didn't really do too well on the watches, but I'm still going to make my money. I think this was it in Endora or something. This is an old vintage watch. Probably can't really show you. Where's the camera? There's the camera. It's just an old, can't really see that, but it has a bunch of different bands and a bunch of different faces for it. They're just like interchangeable. So it's pretty cool. There's a couple Armatrons in there, nothing big. Got me some Method Man. I didn't even know there was an album out in 2004. I guess it was the sequel. One of the ones to the Tikal, if you guys are hip hop fans. I did pick this Bose up. If any of you guys know what this is, I don't know what it is. All I saw was Bose, and I know that anything Bose is going to sell for good money, so I picked it up. Say hi to the camera.
Oh, hi guys.
You're hiding. Why are you hiding? Okay. All right, this is my niece. She's hanging out with me. She's probably the only one that is even remotely interested in some of the stuff that I do. Okay, so I did pick these up. I picked these Town Crafts up. They're in amazing condition. They're absolutely brand new. Like, they may have been, like, maybe worn maybe one time. They were definitely worth it. They're all wood. They were $7.99. I'm looking at the leather, and I don't know if it's not real leather, if it's pleather, or if it's just really fine, because it's just really soft. It should say these are made in India, so I'm just kind of guessing that if they're Towncraft and they're made in India, that's either a good thing or a bad thing, obviously.
These are the ones I'm really excited about.
These are the ones. By the way, her name is Harley.
These are the ones that I'm really excited
like
about.
the motorcycle. Vroom, vroom. All right, now, hand-laced moccasins. She was kind of, I'm trying to show her a lot of the stuff that I do, and she just kind of went in her own direction over to the shoes, and she brought these back. These are brand new. I don't know what the brand is. I know the bottom of them, they say Wearon, W-E-R-O-N. There's some more words on there. I got to do some more research on these. But they are handmade moccasins. Some of these sell for really good money. Like, some of them sell for $100, $80. I see some of them selling even up into like $200. So we're going to do more research on these. And I would imagine that if we don't make money on them, that we'll break even or get our money back, whatever. So I like to take chances like that sometimes because it's worth it. Thirsty. It was 90 degrees out today. 99 degrees today.
These are the ones you're excited about.
Okay, this was my excitement going into this store. I was just in this Goodwill the other day. I think we spent 80 at one store, 80 at the community aid, and I don't remember what I spent at the other ones. And the one Goodwill was $10, so I don't even know what I spent today. I'm not even sure. But got these old vintage Guess jeans. They are Guess Pascal. I wasn't really sure if they were vintage. I know the tag is vintage and they're made in USA, but this color, and they're brand new with tags. You can't see the Guess triangle because it's actually behind here. It's kind of hidden. Maybe I can show you guys without ripping it. It's there. It's in there. All right, so these we're looking at probably about $70. Maybe a little bit more because of the color. It's I think that this color is called gray blue, something like that. So we'll do well on them. I need to start getting some. I haven't really been listing really crazy with clothing because clothing is not selling right now because it is summertime.
I feel like this would look good on me.
Maybe. Maybe. Try it on. So we got, that's the vintage tag. This is an Eddie Bauer. This thing is in just spectacular condition. I don't see any stains on it at all. This is really old. It's probably, that's an older tag. I would imagine that it's also, as you can see, let's see, it is made in USA. Like I said, I apologize for the camera. Everything is flipped around. Really good condition. I checked the pockets. There's no rips. I think there was like a feather coming out of it, one feather, but there's no holes. There's no stains. It's just in really good condition. It's a really dope vest. I'm expecting to get at least $40 for this. And I think I paid like $5. I think it was somewhere between 5 and 7, something like that.
These were pretty cool.
These I took a chance on. I got two pairs of drumsticks. Take the stickers off. I got a sticker on that one. Uh-oh. Time to make the donuts. Now it's time for my son's meds. We'll get there. Okay. They probably slept all day, so they don't even know what time it is. So they were $2. These are JoJo 661. I'm really not sure if there's a brand, but these are really thick drumsticks, and I didn't see any of them like this. So I'm assuming maybe they're vintage. The color is really cool, so I grabbed them. These were thinner. These are leady. I did see some of these. These are like really small. These are kind of beat up. These ones are not. So I kind of took a chance on them. I think they were $2 a pair. So I would imagine that if one's a good pair, then if these are the good ones, which I'm guessing they are, but I could be wrong. Looks can be deceiving. This may be a $25, $30 pair of drumsticks. So we'll see. We shall see, said the blind man. Okay, there is one of these listed. New Jersey Devils, this hockey, the Drake's Devil Dogs. This is brand new. Still has the
lunchbox.
It still has the plastic. Yeah, I have a couple of these. I kind of overpaid for it. I did, but I didn't. $4. This is definitely new. Let's see.
I think it's a lunchbox. Yeah.
It's definitely brand new. It was most likely never used. Not with that plastic on it. It's in perfect condition. The graphics are really awesome. So there's one listed for $25. If I list mine for $25 and just kind of fight it out, whatever sells first sells. So $4, I can probably sell it for about $25, and it doesn't weigh anything, so it will ship really cheap. The Orvis hat. I was over in the women's section,
found this,
and I seen an Orvis hat. I looked, and I always look at the women's hats because some of the what are they called? The Bastali or something. You got to check the corners too, because a lot of times they're ripped. It does say something on the inside. You can't really see it. I'm guessing that this is a paper hat. This is made in USA. This is vintage. One sold for $70. So, I mean, this is really good and really, really good condition. It's got a little bit of wear. Not really, but it does, but it doesn't. It's got some fuzzies on it. I don't know what that's from. But other than that, this is a really cool hat. Really dope Orvis hat. It's got the little Orvis symbol right there. If I get $50 for this, I'll be happy. Which I probably will. I just sold a vintage hat, an Italian hat, and I got about $40 for this. For that. North Face.
I just found it. It just looks different to me.
It looked like Orvis, or it looked like North Face. So, with this, I don't see this hat. I typed in everything. I typed in snapback. I didn't type in mesh. But a lot of times on your phone, when you're looking for something on your phone, you can't find it. I don't know if this is vintage or not. It's a flash dry. So, this is basically a brand new hat. I don't see it was only $2. So, I only paid $2 for it. So, I don't see getting less than $25 for this, especially if it's new without tags. And this is a brand new hat. The brim is perfect. It has some stretch to it, but it's even puffy. Like it's basically new. So that's basically a brand new hat.
2 items now together.
I can always see vintage hats whenever I see them. This was actually a little on the dirty side. but I wasn't going to pass it up because it's Notre Dame. It's 100% wool, and it's made in USA. It's obviously vintage. I know that this is probably manufactured University Square Industries. I don't have to see the material tag. I know that this is wool. You can see it, see the fiber. You can tell that this is a 100% wool hat.
Now, who are
these? And some of these older hats, you never know what they're worth. And I just pick them up because I know they're worth something. I have hundreds of hats, and they sell all the time.
So who are they?
Green Bay.
Green Bay
Packers. We have the leather brim, and we have the wool top. So, and it's a strap back. Whenever you don't have the little pieces in the back, it's called a strap because this is a strap back. So, I'll take the sticker. This was also $2. Man, they're killing me with that sticker on the leather, so I'm gonna have to hit that up with maybe some Goo Gone. I don't want to ruin that leather. But this is an older Reebok. I don't think this is made in USA. One size fits all, blah, blah, blah. Made in Sri Lanka, no. But it's definitely wool. I don't see.
I wonder if I could walk the tie.
Where's the material? I need my magnifying glass. Where's it at?
Right there.
Made in one size. This is 35% wool and nylon, rayon. Man, this is a little bit of everything, huh? So it's nylon, wool, and this is probably leather. Well, actually, this is pleather probably. This is probably where the nylon comes in at, maybe. I don't know. Whatever. I know it's vintage. It's a vintage Reebok. It's basically a wool blend. It's in pretty good condition, pretty worn. I'm expecting to get more than $25 for this. It may be worth more than that, depending on the demand and the actual selling price, sold listings. So here's all the ties. I did get a bunch of suits. We went to the community aid, and they were $1 for pink tags, and all the suits that I've been eyeing probably for weeks were $1. $1. All right, so I kind of been going heavy on the ties, but I've been listing them too. So I got an Ike Bahar. This is a good brand. You want to look out for this brand, Ike Bahar. Like I showed you before in the other video, you'll usually get that square tag. So then you got this one. It doesn't have the tag there or there, but it has it over here. So I'm guessing that this is probably a vintage polo. Whenever you see the tag, it's not on the. Sometimes they put them there, here on the front of the back of the tie, and sometimes they put them on the. I guess this is the tail end of the tie. I don't know what you would call that. And I found another Zegna tie. Not expecting to get too much for that. There's the different Zegna. The other Zegna tie actually has the Zegna right here in the corner.
If I were a guy, I think I'd wear these ties.
They're nice. They're nice ties. I'll definitely get them listed. And I have so much other things to do too, like videos. I really don't like to pick up Tom James too much. I know he's a really, really great designer. I couldn't pass these ones up. There was a lot of them, but at $4 a tie, I had to be really picky. Here's a Tom James. This one's a corporate image, but I couldn't pass that design up. That design is just amazing. And this, the photographs do not do this tie any justice at all, or the video. This is another corporate image, Tom James. He does all kinds of. He does Royal Classic. He does the Royal Classic, the image, whatever, the corporate image, Royal Classic. He does a lot. There's a bunch of different types. And this one is, I picked up these Holland and Sherry ties up. I know these sell for good money. I know that the suits do. A lot of the suits that I picked up were Holland and Sherry. So everything, basically, these are probably the same person that donated all the suits that I bought, before. They were all on sale too, half off, and they were all Holland and Sherry and Tom James. And they should sell between like $150 and $125. I'm letting them sit because suits are long tail, so why take offers on items that are going to be long tail anyway? Get what you're supposed to get out of them. So these are beautiful ties. I should do really well with these. I'm guessing that it may have been the same person that we got the ties, and unfortunately sometimes, you know, people pass away and they may have donated all of his things, and he had some, whoever he was, he had some beautiful clothing whether he was alive or not. So we're not going to really get into the suits.
Good,
they weren't really any really great brands. We have Aldo, which is not a great brand. Some of them were just really nice, really put together suits. Like,
you want to show them the one you've been eyeing for a while and you finally got?
No, I'm not going to show the suits. I think we're going to wrap it up here. I think I did get 5 or 6 suits for $1 a piece. They were all pink tags, $1 for pink tag, and then we'll leave with the little beanie babies. Am I worth $1,000 or not? 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Okay, we're back. I decided to show the suits, so we're going to show the suits. Okay, so we're going to take a look at what we got here. This one is some nice blue pinstripe. This is an Andre Lanzino. This is a wool. It is a Super 120. So this one is like a double pinstripe. This one's pretty nice. Like I said, these are not like fantastic brands, but for $1, I couldn't pass it up. They're really nice suits. This one is a fully lined. This one is a Zeno, made in Italy. Zignon. I wasn't sure if that had something to do with Zegna, but it doesn't. So this one is like an olive green. This one, I believe, this one is blue with like tons of stripes. Like the stripes are just really, I don't know how to explain that. I know it would be stripe. They're like multiple stripes. This one is an Adolfo. This one is not a very good suit. It's not too great, but High Twist Microtech Super Deluxe. Yeah. So I'm probably, you know, in reality, I'll probably get about $30 for that suit. You know, maybe a little bit more. This one's really nice. This one is a Claudio Morelli. It's got the wool mark. 3-button blue pinstripe. That's about it for that one. Nothing really special about this one, but they all had the pink tag. Boom, and they were all $1. Here's another pinstripe one. Another navy blue. Navy blue is a basic popular color for a suit. This one is a Mantoni. I actually have one of these listed. I keep getting offers on, and I have it on sale for like a really low price, and people are still lowballing me, so I don't know what's going on with that. This one is actually Super 120, so I think the other one was the same. This one, I believe, is the Caravelli. This is the one I've been eyeing for a while. It's kind of like a red, almost like a red color, like a reddish brown. It's a really cool looking suit. It's got the fully lined, got the maroon inside. It is the Superior 150s. Now, I don't know if this is all wool. It might not be. I'm trying to take a look at it. I think this has some polyester in it. But there's the Caravelli. And there you have it. I just wanted to show you guys the suits because I feel like I was, you know, leaving that out, and I shouldn't have left that out. That was actually a big part of the video. And there you have it. Showed you the suits. I hope you like what you guys seen. Peace out.